Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for logging on to CBSDenver.com and CBS in Denver. Time for a few more minutes with our Xfinity Monday Live guest, Justin Simmons, nice enough to join us tonight. Hey, Justin, I want to talk a little bit about moving forward now, right? And a question I had for you was last year, obviously, you guys got off to a tough start. You started 0-4, but you turned things around, and at the end of the season, you were playing really good football. So as you started this year out and started 0-3, was that at all in the back of your mind, like, hey, you know what? We've had slow starts before, and we've been able to turn this thing around? And if so, how much confidence did that give you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it gives you a lot of confidence. We've had, like you said, we've had slow starts in the past before. I've even started, where we've went 3-1, and then we've kind of hit, kind of like whatever you call it, like a low point in the middle of the season. And so you really just learn, like, you take these things week by week. And then once you get one, you just try and play off the momentum of that, and you just make it a snowball effect. Just as easy as you went down 0-3, you can easily come back and be 3-3. So that's just like, the thing that we harp on, never be too high on the wins when you get them, and then never be too low on the losses. This is a quick turnaround league, week by week. You have a chance to go out there and set a new narrative. So that's what we need to do this upcoming Sunday.
Hey, Justin Herbert's coming into town this week, and I know you haven't taken the deep dive on the Chargers film just yet, but I know you're also a fan of football. So as you watch and you see the highlights of what Justin Herbert has done, kind of what comes to your mind, just as a football fan, not necessarily as a football player, to see what he's doing with the Chargers early in his career?
Yeah, no, I mean, as a fan, it's cool to watch. It's cool to watch a young guy like him come in. Unfortunate what happened to Tyrod Taylor, but for him to come in and be able to just not lose a step on that offense, and he just has that gunslinger mentality, just throwing the rock around, has a really strong arm, and it's been cool to watch. And so hopefully it's not that cool to watch on Sunday when we play him, but I'm looking forward to competing against him.
You ever just sit there and be like, hey, man, we got Patrick Mahomes, we got Derek Carr, now we got Justin Herbert. Couldn't we have a division with some bad quarterbacks?
I mean, we could, but then we couldn't say we're the best defense. So I'm looking forward to it, man. It'll be fun. It'll be a great test for us too, because like you said, we always prep for Mahomes. We always prep for Carr, and so it'll be great preparation, for the Chargers and Herbert.
How do you go about this week trying not to put too much emphasis on it, knowing that you're coming off the loss to Kansas City, knowing that it's an AFC West opponent, and at home? How do you go about not letting all of that kind of get in the way of, hey, look, it's just another game. We're just trying to be 1-0 this week?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, and, the week when we beat the Patriots, it's all right, guys, like, it's a great win. Let's look at some of the negatives that probably could have cost us the game, and let's move on, right? And the same thing with the Chiefs. It was a tough loss. Let's look at some of these negatives. Let's look also some of the positives, something that we can build on, and let's get ready for the Chargers. And so you really just got to take it week by week. You can't focus on there's no pressure to it. Every week is a big game. Every single week you play is a big game. And so, AFC West, we got the Chargers coming into town. It's another big game for us, and we got to be able to win, especially at home. We got to be able to find a way to win this one, no matter what it takes. Doesn't matter the stats. All that matters is a W. Justin, you're the best, man. Always enjoy the visit, and good luck next week against the Chargers. Awesome. Thank you again for having me. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Hey, that's going to do it for us. Thanks so much for logging on to CBSDenver.com and CBS in Denver.